And now for our feature presentation.
Hey everybody, this is Aubrey back with you once again at Aubrey S 1987, and it's time for me to do a different kind of special this time, but this is not necessarily a good news special. In fact, this is a sad news special I have to do. As many of you out there heard, last month we have lost somebody in the entertainment world, and that is actor and singer Ken Page, who has passed away at the age of 70. No cause of death has been given, but Ken Page was an actor and a singer who is best known today for voicing the villain Oogie Boogie in Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, and he also provided a voice in All Dogs Go to Heaven, and was in several Broadway shows as well. Now, the reason why I'm doing this special is because 2 years ago, back in June of 2022, I had the good fortune of doing a GalaxyCon virtual meet and greet with Ken Page alongside Chris Sarandon, in which they were very nice to talk to. But unfortunately, Ken is no longer with us, so...
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Tournament of Champions. One player.
For that reason, I will be doing a special in which I'll be playing some of my favorite games to dedicate the special in his memory. So as you can see, we're going to start off with Jeopardy on the PlayStation 2. So every game that I do for the special is dedicated to the memory of Ken Page. I've also done a couple of birthday specials for him on my YouTube channel. One in 2023 and one in this past January. Now we're doing a memorial special for him to dedicate this to his memory. Alright, let's see how we do.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Well, I will say I'm very happy I got to meet Ken virtually. I'm glad I got to have that opportunity.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Jeopardy's Tournament of Champions. Only the very best players are invited to participate, so congratulations to each of you. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's do it.
We've got some really interesting first-round categories for you today. Let's take a look.
Oh, we get some good ones here, too. Ooh.
Nicknames.
That's a good one.
Flags.
There's a lot of them.
Dining out in Europe.
Fancy.
Animals.
There's a lot. Ooh.
U.S. cities.
Geography.
And last of all, 60s flicks.
There's a lot of them.
Player one will begin with you.
Let's begin with animals for 200.
On a turtle, it's made up of a carapace and a plastron.
What is its shell?
Correct.
Animals 400.
Only gorillas and these other primates seen here walk on their knuckles.
Here's your clue. Take a look.
What are chimpanzees? Oh, no.
No.
I hit chin by accident. I was trying to hit chimpanzees, it wouldn't let me.
What are chimps?
That's it.
Well, chimps, yeah. It's okay.
Player two, your turn.
It's okay. It's okay.
U.S. cities for 200.
Okay.
Reportedly, about 40% of the people in Washington state live in the metropolitan area of this city.
What is Seattle?
That's it.
U.S. cities for 400.
Player 1, it's your turn.
Large hydroelectric facilities were built at this city in New York State in the 1890s.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue.
What is Niagara?
Right, pick again.
U.S. city 600.
This Tennessee port, named for an Egyptian city, was founded by Andrew Jackson and two partners in 1819.
What is Memphis?
Right, pick again.
U.S. city's 800.
The name of this western Wisconsin city on the Mississippi River honors a Native American sport.
What is lacrosse?
Precisely. Pick again.
U.S. city's 1,000.
Alaska's largest city, it's also the state's commerce and transportation center.
What is Anchorage?
Correct. Pick again.
Animals for 600.
Sapsuckers are a type of these head-banging birds that extract insects from trees by strokes of their bills.
What are woodpeckers?
Correct.
Animals for 800.
Examples include great white and hammerhead.
What are sharks?
Precisely. Pick again.
Some black-footed, these small, slender pets were domesticated from the European polecat.
What are skunks? What is a skunk? No? I don't know.
No, sorry.
What are ferrets?
You bet.
Ferrets, okay.
Player 2, your turn.
Dining out in Europe for 200.
Diners enjoy Baroque-era cuisine while listening to Baroque music at Baroque in this Hungarian capital.
What is Budapest?
Right.
Dining out in Europe for 400.
Over to you, player 1.
As you can tell from its name, Paris's Au Pied du Cochon specializes in these porcine extremities.
What are pig's feet?
Precisely. Pick again.
The ubiquitous chip in this largest Scottish city features fine Scottish cuisine.
What is Glasgow?
Right. Pick again.
Quadrille, on this city's Piazza San Marco, opened in 1775. Its neighbor, Café Florian, is even older.
What is Florence? No? Okay, what is Rome?
Regrettably, no.
What is Venice?
Correct.
Venice, okay.
Player 3, it's your turn.
60s flicks for 200.
The Love Bug was this type of car.
What is a Volkswagen Beetle?
Very good.
60s flicks 400.
Player 1, you choose.
A top-grossing animated film of 1961, a doggone live-action remake was released in 1996.
What is 101 Dalmatians?
That's it.
Let's have 66 for 600.
In 1968, this title pair of Shakespearean lovers was played by Leonard Whiting and Olivia Hussey.
Who are Romeo and Juliet?
That's right. Player one, you're still in control of the board.
One book abbreviated this 1969 film B and C and T and A.
What is Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice?
Definitely. If you would, player three.
Flags for 200?
The flag of this country also appears on the flags of Tuvalu, Fiji, and Australia.
What is Great Britain?
Yes.
Flags for 400, please.
Player one, you choose.
Oliver Hazard Perry's flag featured the words, "Don't give up this."
What is the ship?
Right, pick again.
In its canton, Greece's flag features a white one of these.
What is a cross?
Correct. Player two, you choose.
Nicknames for 200.
This nickname of Mrs. Gore comes from a song recorded by Jan August and the Harmonicats.
What is Tipper? Or what is... Yeah.
That's it.
Alright.
Player one.
The nickname of a Notre Dame star played by Ronald Reagan, it was later applied to Reagan himself.
What is Dutch?
Ooh, sorry.
What is the Gipper?
Yes.
Oh, Gipper. Okay.
If you would, player three.
Nicknames for 600.
Nickname of Jack, whose actions resulted in the 1888 resignation of Scotland Yard Commissioner Charles Warren.
What's the Ripper?
Very good. Player one.
Though Mets fans insist on Larry, this is the nickname of Atlanta Braves MVP Jones.
What is Chipper?
Exactly. Player three, you choose.
Nicknames for 1,000.
Superstar Wilt Chamberlain was the big one.
What is Dipper?
Exactly. Player one, your turn.
Answer, the Daily Double.
Try 3,200.
Player one, please make your wager now. Okay, here's the clue.
This town, a playwright's birthplace, has dining spots called Arden and Mistress Quickly.
What is Stratford upon Avon?
Correct. Pick again.
This blackbird of the crow family was a symbol of good luck in battle on Viking flags.
What is a raven?
Well done, yes. You're still in control of the board, player one.
Adopted in 1965, Ontario's flag features 3 of these leaves.
What are maple leaves?
Exactly.
And finishing off this round,
He played Clyde Barrow to Faye Dunaway's Bonnie Parker.
Who is Warren Beatty?
definitely.
That's it for this round. Let's see how all our players are making out.
Commanding lead, player one. Good show.
$1,800. 2,000 for player 2, 2,800 for player 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round.
Retired jerseys. William Penned. Machines never built. Stupid answers. What's the currency?
Stupid
And
answers.
to conclude, good times.
Player 2, you have the honor.
What's the currency for 400?
In London, this is worth 100 pence.
What is a pound?
Hey, you got it.
What's the currency for 800?
Player 1, your turn.
In Berlin, this is equal to 100 pfennigs.
What is a Deutschmark?
Right.
In Tokyo, this equals 100 sen.
What's yen?
Right you are.
In Moscow, 100 kopecks make up this.
What are rubles? What's a ruble?
That's right. Hey, you're still up, player 1.
In Italy, this is equal to 100 centesimi.
What is lira?
Correct. Pick again.
Good times for 400.
This unselfish guy's story is told in Luke chapter 10.
Who is a good Samaritan?
That's it exactly. Player 1, you're still in control of the board.
This groovy song was a top 10 hit for the Beach Boys in 1966.
What is good vibrations?
Correct.
One of her popular books about chimps is titled In the Shadow of Man.
Who is Jane Goodall?
Correct. Pick again.
It's the geographic cape at the southern tip of Africa.
What is the Cape of Good Hope?
Right. Pick again.
In Spanish, it's adios.
What is goodbye?
Yes.
I'd like machines never built for 400.
Around 1500, he sketched not only a flying machine, but a parachute.
Who is Leonardo da Vinci?
You bet.
It's the cinematic term for the Reagan administration plan that included anti-missile lasers and particle beams.
What is Star Wars?
You bet. Player 2, your turn.
Stupid answer for 400.
Baker's calls itself America's premier chocolate for this.
What is baking?
Correct. Player 1, your turn.
Matt Damon played this character in the film Good Will Hunting.
Who is Will Hunting?
Precisely. Pick again.
While ABC aired this awards event in 1998, Fox countered with a fight night hosted by Oscar de la Hoya.
What are the Oscars?
Hey, you got it.
Answer, the Daily Double.
All right, not at all.
Player 1, please make your wager now. Here's the clue.
It's the real name of the boulevard in Las Vegas known as the Strip.
What is Las Vegas Boulevard?
Definitely.
Explorer Juan Ponce de Leon was born in 1460 to a noble family from this Spanish province.
What is Leon?
Correct. Pick again.
A machine that achieved this type of motion would violate at least one of the laws of thermodynamics.
What is perpetual motion?
Right. All right, player 3, what'll it be?
Retired jerseys for 400.
Nicknamed the Great One, the Edmonton Oilers retired his jersey number 99.
Who is Wayne Gretzky?
Hey, you got it. Player 1, your turn.
Famed for his skyhook, this Los Angeles Lakers number 33 was retired.
Who is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
That's it exactly. If you would, player 3.
William Pend for 400.
It's believed he wrote A Midsummer Night's Dream to be performed at a wedding.
Who is William Shakespeare?
You bet. Over to you, player 1.
In the late 1920s, he penned what many consider his greatest novel, The Sound and the Fury.
Who is William? Who is William Faulkner?
Right.
Answer, the Daily Double.
Player 1, please make your wager now. Here's the clue.
In Lord of the Flies, he explored the dark side of human nature.
Lord of the Flies. Who is William Golding?
That's it exactly.
Lyrical Ballads, a poetry collection by Coleridge and this man, includes his famous Tintern Abbey.
Who is William Wordsworth?
Exactly. Your choice, player 2.
Retired jerseys for 1,200.
Number 13 was lucky for this Miami Dolphins quarterback.
Who is Dan Marino?
You bet. Player 1, you choose.
The Boston Celtics honored this forward by retiring his number 33.
Who is Larry Bird?
yes.
He got the royal treatment when the Kansas City Royals retired his number 5.
Who is George Brett?
Right. Your choice, player 2.
Machines never built for 1600.
Around 1900, he built a 12 million volt electric coil, but fell short with a worldwide radio transmitter.
Who is Marconi?
Ooh, sorry.
Who was Nikola Tesla?
Very good.
Tesla, okay.
It's your turn, player 3.
Machines never built for 2000.
In 1993, Congress killed this Texas project that would have shown physicists subatomic impacts.
What is the super collider?
You bet.
And to wrap this board up,
In his poem about a tiger, he asked, "Did he who made the lamb make thee?"
Who was William Blake?
Very good.
Okay. Final Jeopardy coming up.
And that brings us to the end of the Double Jeopardy round. Let's take a quick look at the scores.
exceptional, player 1.
It's Final Jeopardy time. Once I give you the category, you'll have a few seconds to decide on your wager.
Musical theater.
Go ahead, make your wager. Here is the Final Jeopardy answer.
In France, this musical that became a movie was known as Brillantine. In Mexico, it was Vaselina.
Let's see if you got the right question.
Your question, player 2, was? Player 2, I see that you like to live dangerously. But you're right. Way to go. Player 3, you said...
Ooh. Let's see what that will cost you.
Player 1, what was your question? Right you are. And how much did you wager?
So $121,212. See y'all for the next game.
A super effort from all of our players. This was a terrific game. Congratulations to our big winner here today on Jeopardy! Player 1. Bye, everybody. See you next time right here on Jeopardy!